10, 20, 30, not a single shot I fired hit its mark. Despite all my training, day in and day out, I see no improvement. Why? It's enough to make anyone begin to doubt themselves. Losing out to my own frustration, I pounded the table in anger. The sudden commotion shook a nearby officer abruptly from his daydream, but I paid no mind. I hate using firearms. The world I see as I focus my eyes over the barrel, the smell of gunpowder wafting under my nose. It all reminds me of that day. When I was young, I lived in a village out on the borderlands. It was a dull sort of place, nothing much to it. A childhood spent between tiring farm chores and dreadful boredom. So when I heard news that knights from the Church of Longinus would be paying us a visit, I nearly leapt with joy. As a child, I fantasized about joining those holy knights on their witch hunts. "Hey, Ma, you think they'll tell me about their adventures?" Seeing me restless and excited, my mother simply smiled. Then the day came, and the knights arrived. The sight of them, looking down from high atop their horses, adorned in their glistening armor, was simply overwhelming. Not one of us could speak. My excitement gave way to awe. Finally, one of those knights I had so long adored broke the silence. "We have word there is a witch among you." And just like that, it all began. I looked on as the people I had grown up with were dragged away, tossed into a raging fire in the town square. One after another they burned, until it was my own mother's turn. She called out to me, screaming through the flames and the smoke and the pain, again and again and again. I don't remember much after that. But the scene remained seared in my mind from that day on. The memories traumatized me. The smell of burning flesh and sounds of death and torment haunted me, shackling me from moving forward. And they all come roaring back every time I pull the trigger. But now I found something to live for. For the drowsy officer there on the training range. For my fellow soldiers. I need to overcome my past to defend them. It is for them I choose to wield my weapon. At last, the time has come. The battlefield awaits. Everything is different from that fateful day. My comrades, my enemy. But I know what I must do. That hasn't changed. I march into battle to fight for my comrades and to protect the citizens. But my anxiety and my trauma still torment me like shackles. Do I have what it takes to pull the trigger without hesitation? Without fear? Will my anxiety bring misfortune to my comrades? To him? That was my only concern. My comrades are hurt, and the enemies close in. I'm the only one left. My unit has fallen. I had to do something. Then I felt a warm light radiating from behind me. He and all my new friends were smiling at me. That's right. I'm not alone. We all fight for the same ambitions. Now's the time. I pulled the trigger. The bullet flew straight towards the enemy, piercing through him. Ma, I finally did it. I protected everyone. My fears have yet to disappear, and I'm certain they will continue to haunt me relentlessly. Thus, I swear to stand alongside those fears and continue to fight to break these shackles. I'm stronger now, so I know I'll be okay.